In this tutorial, we'll follow on from the variables tutorial and think about how we could create a simple device that could send a secret message. So we've looked at how we can add 1 to the number picture number and take away 1 to the picture number to create something that cycles through different pictures. You could also do this to cycle through different words or messages. We'll now look at how we could use that to then send something to somebody else's BBC Microbit. And in doing so, as long as you had a pre-arranged code, you could create some sort of secret code to communicate with one another. So we're going to click on, we need to think about when we're going to send something. Okay, so to do that, we'll say when we press buttons A and B, we're going to send something to everybody else. When I press buttons A and B, and this is when I click on the radio signals, I'm going to send a radio number. Okay, and I'm going to send a radio number that's going to be equal to the picture number. Okay, so I'm going to click on variables, and so now it says when I press buttons A and B, send the radio number, picture number. So if my picture number is at that time number 1, it will send the number 1 to the other BBC Microbits. Now we've worked out how to send different numbers, but we need to think about what's going to happen when we receive them. Here we are then. Here's the second part of the puzzle. I need to say when I receive a number, then please set the picture number to the received number, which means if somebody sends me the number 2, then it will set my microbit's picture number to 2, and therefore it will show this here. If I were to receive the number 3, it would show this one here. And in doing so, I can create something that can send and receive messages. Now, so that I know that I'm receiving a message, I've also added show string message. Okay, so let's just see how that works. If I click on here, okay, I can click on the A and B button, and it should show me a second simulated BBC Microbit to show how they would work together. Okay, so I sent that to a BBC Microbit. If I just change this number here, this is the message I'm going to send. Pachow. It says message on the other BBC Microbit. So I know there's a message coming in, and then it should, there we go, it's sending the message that's arrived. Okay, so we can see that works. So now let me just show you how I create that. So I'm going to take that away and then put it together again. So I'm going to click on radio, on received number. Okay, what I want to do is I've said I want to create a string so that I know that this is something that's been received. You could set that to something else. Message, so I know the message is arriving. And then what I want to do is click on variables. I want to set a variable. That's different to change. Set means whatever it is now, set it to this. So reset it to 0 or set it to 50. It jumps straight to that number without cycling through them. So we want to select picture number. I want to set the picture number to the number that's received. So I'm going to click on variables, and the received number is also a variable because it's a stored number that can change depending on the message that's received. So now it says on radio received, show the message, and then set the picture number to received number. You can then go away and work out the code so that you know what each picture means. Have a play and see what you come up with.